Hey, how's it going, everyone? Long time no see. Uh, Grapevine. Keyboard doesn't work very well in my shed anymore. It's kind of full of dust and glue and whatever else has been sprayed on it. So I got numbers as my title because that's all I could get. Anyway, so I did a piece. I tried to do a beaded box the other day, and that piece was actually the fattest piece I had, and it had, like, if you've seen any of the other Grapevine you've seen, this crack won't be a surprise, alright? Because it's on every piece, you can't help it. They twist the vine when they're growing and stuff. So anyway, this one has the least amount of cracks. The other piece had a crack like that, but then on the opposite side here, it had another crack that kind of started here and went down in, but it was a lot thinner. Right. Yeah, so they're pencil marks that you can see there. They're not cracks. So it should be a lot more stable of this piece. I've made some really nice boxes and given a couple to my mum and stuff like that because she's the one that gave me the vine to begin with. So, but in saying that, it's probably been 8 months, I suppose, since I really got any more. It's probably the same batch that she got when I got the first lot, so it's dried right out a lot more. Yeah, anyway, we'll give it a whirl and see what we get. I'm not going to say I'm going to make a box because it might not work. So we'll see. Bit of slippage there. Slight momentary of pausing on the spinning while the lathe kept spinning. It's because it's got a really bad angle on this side, so it's got the spurs kind of in a bit of a dodgy spot, but I drilled a hole for the spur to kind of sit. Not sure if that's done me any favours or not, but I guess I'll find out. Just going to try and trim this end up a little bit. It's a hairy, scary end, that one. So if you hear any flicking, it's probably these bits like this. It's just the bark. There's so many bloody layers of it. I've peeled off most of it. Well, I think I've peeled off most of it, and then I find patches like this. Anyway, onwards and upwards. There's no point trying to. I'm gonna round it down to the point where I can get down to this underneath. Well, it's not gonna get all of it because there's parts here that are lower, so it's just gonna be left there. I suppose you could call it live edge, I suppose. readjust my my calipers. Got them set for a small mortise, and now I need a tenon. A little bit smaller, you know. Shit, it's only the size of that. Been bloody miles up if I'd left the tenon that big, huh? Fuck! I didn't swear, I went, phew! Alright, just in case anyone thought I swore. Made a captured ring on the tenon by mistake. You know? Oh, I should be able to go with that. Make it a little bit more stable than the centers at least. Limited between the space between the end of my headstock here and my shit. I have to move Walter too. Sorry, for anyone that doesn't know, this is Walter. Not my lathe. It's got to be moved. He's slightly wiggled that way a little bit. The hole. You can probably see it on the camera, to be honest. It's kind of pointing out that way, the tailstock, instead of being straight like that. I was meant to dynabolt some bolts in the ground around the tailstock leg to stop it from doing this, and I didn't, obviously. So yeah, I'll be promptly doing that when I get it back to its right place. That's probably, to be fair, it's probably moved. The headstock's probably moved that way about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. Anyway, I have to go and buy myself a trolley jack or something like that. It's cement. It's sitting on cement floor, so that part's not a problem. Matter of being able to balance it up there, I suppose. Right. See, this is what I was talking about when I had the earlier. The end really screw with, and I couldn't. My drill press It's only a desktop one. It was like that much off from fitting with every piece that I had except for because I want to do a forcing a bit, try and drill out where the spur is going to sit in the headstock, but it doesn't matter. Couple of days. Oh, I made the 10 too big. That's not cool. Oh, good thing I didn't do that up. That's easy enough to fix. It's not that hard. Oh, such a nice day here. I shouldn't complain. It's been cold, really, really cold some days, and it's just sunny days. It's just been beautiful, absolutely lovely. Let's go with that. Oh, so I measured it, and obviously I didn't measure it. Measured it and didn't look at it. I'm actually pretty good at that. I've got to have a skill at something done. That's just me hitting the metal handle on the tailstock to tighten it. Just because of the sheer fact that I'll tighten it. It just wouldn't mallet too. It's not damaging the handle or anything like that. Not quite enough. I always leave like a little fine layer of dust at the edge of my tailstock. So then when I'm tightening up the piece of wood, if the tailstock moves, I can see. See? I move that little bit, you can see. Alright. I've been doing mortises a lot lately, so probably best I did a tenon on this, because sometimes the mortise doesn't matter if you don't have the tenon jaws anywhere near that. It's making this action on the piece of wood, pulling, forcing it apart. Not really doing it any favours. Oh, look at that bloody fence this time. split now. No. The other truck goes that way. Damn it. Don't do this to me. Alright. Let's give this a whirl. See if we can keep it in the load. It's not a huge tenon, but the jaws are that long, so I've got a lot of room to make a tenon on. I just used about a centimetre, maybe a little bit more. Alright. I don't really want to use this too much if I can help it. Just do it as a little bit of a reassurance for myself. So, relatively in turning wise, these jaws on this truck are kind of new to me. Sid from Sid's repurposing gave them to me. I had the truck originally. Yeah, they're just smaller because the original one that I've got, they're really big. You're kind of limited to how small you can make your tenons and stuff like that. Smaller pieces, got some smaller drawers. So it's just probably a matter of me getting used to them because I've had numerous pieces go flying out of these drawers. It's because they're slightly angled out like that, right on the very end. It's about the last half a centimetre or something. So it's all on me, I know that. Matter of getting used to almost that. I don't know why my computer decided to do that, make that noise. Nothing got unplugged or plugged in. Anywho, we'll go with it. Just ever so slightly knocked out of the truck. Doing that. That's ready. I've got the split down where the tenon is. I've actually got it in between the jaws, so it's kind of with any luck, it's kind of clamping. I'm just going to double check to make sure I got that in before I do it too tight. Oh, I put some silicone handles on these and bloody hurts my hands. Not young anymore. We'll probably end up just nipping that end off because that's just look at that. There's probably water damage from the cracked split. Water gets in that kind of shit. Alright, let's see how we go with this. If it's going to be too much of a tart and keep popping out of the chuck, then I'll nip it in half and see how we go with that. A little tray down here and the power cord caught it. So I'll reposition it in there and see what we get. It's probably just got a groove, you say. A groove, and it sat in the groove, and I just screwed it straight back up into that groove, and out it came. I'll put the crack, put the cracks now over one of the jaws. Brain fart there. I had no idea what it was called for a second. It's like, I'll just point at it. I've got a couple other pieces. If this bit of vine doesn't want to play, then I've got other bits to play with. We'll see how we go. Keep an eye on that. Alright, I'll go with that one. You got to keep tight. That's probably why it popped out. Too bloody heavy-handed. It's really weird how it's so brittle, but it yanks it out of the chuck. Don't like your chuck handle. Yeah, I might just nip it in half now. Cut the length down for this. Probably could be a little bit too long for this chuck jaws, maybe. It's possibly another reason. And that's what a face shield is for. Copped me right in the face. Shield. Face shield. Okay. You've done your dash, you have, buddy. Alright. Oh, okay. I did cop it. But that's alright. A little bit of blood in the bird, anyone, isn't it? Alright, let's get this off. And go back to the spur. Have to go back about 5 minutes now. If you want to see stuff flying out of the lathe. No, sorry, 10 or 15 minutes if you want to see them all flying out of the lathe. So I cocked it. It got me, but it got my face shield. So that's the whole point of having a face shield, isn't it? Otherwise, I'd be standing here with a broken nose, probably right now. So yeah, get that. Anyway, I got the grapevine didn't want to play, so I got. I think this is pine. I don't know. It's the last piece I turned of it. It looked like oak, but I've never known because it was a stake. It was a stake that was holding trees up and along the main streets, and they've been knocked over or just rotted and fallen over, and I've gone and cleaned up and helped them out, cut it out with my bandsaw. Yeah, I've never seen oak used in Australia for garden stakes, so I could be wrong. It probably wouldn't be the first time. Hey Dill, how you going? Haven't watched your latest video yet. I'll watch it. I normally save that for a night time. Watch the catch up on videos. What have you been up to? Projects you got going? Go back. You go back a bit if you want to see stuff falling off the lathe. Too much on. Yeah, it's good to have stuff, lots of different projects going. I like that. It's good. I've got a local airport about probably not even a kilometre away. It's because I'm using this, and this is slightly pushing the headstock up, just that tiny fraction. So I shouldn't be using it all the time, but I do because it's got the pointy end on it. And do you think I can get that out of that? No. I'll take it with me to Turn SA and see if someone there can get it out. Crazy. Stuck in there really hard. Yep. No, let's not do that. Oh, yep. That's not doing anyone any favours. Alright, take two. Yeah, I reckon it's oak, to be honest. It's got that weird grain to it, like it almost looks like it's just full of holes. It's kind of weird. Anyway, learn something new every day, don't you? I'm just going to readjust my calipers as I go back to a mortise. Just like I just like the cleaner finish a mortise gives. If anything, it's probably the only reason I've been using it a lot lately. Banjo? Or are you talking about the tailstock? Yeah, anyway. Not sure. Still, to be honest. I tighten that all the time, but that's got nothing to do with the tailstock lifting the headstock up that it was slight. I was just checking to make sure the mortise was going to fit before I go chipping that bit off, and I got no point, no centre point. Hey Chris, how you going? What you been up to? Good day to be flying, apparently. These jaws feel a bit loose. Oh yeah, right. Nice one. How's that going? Besides being exhausted. Exhausted means you did a lot, yeah? Where'd you go this time? Or is it the same place every time? alcohol or something there. Just go for a container, not of a box or anything. See what happens, eh? Because the grain's a bit side grain, so it's a bit flaky, and oak's flaky anyway, so. What kind did you buy? You can't squeeze the glasses over the top of them or something like that? That's what I do. I wedge the arms of my glasses in the straps that hold it to your head. Anyway, this is what you want. Something like that. Then you got air coming in from under there as well. That does the job. And I got two different filters with it as well for chemicals. That was in Australian dollars. That was 100. So. And I got this one here. This is actually part of a powered respirator. So you can see it there. But I just use the helmet at the moment because it's nothing's going to hit that. Nothing's going to break that anytime soon. And that bit of wood. Oh, see where it hit them. See where it hit the mask. If you go back about 20-minute mark, I think it might have been. It shot off and smacked right into it would have hit me right in the nose, basically. Yeah. And then you got to connect your air up at the back there. And that blows it right through and pops out here. When I use it. Don't really need it in the winter time. So probably more of a summer thing. But again, it's a full kit with the powered unit and everything. You're probably looking at 300 or 400, 500 sometimes, maybe even more. Depends what your budget is. Well, I think I'm going to knock it on the head for today. Not too bad. It's definitely oak, I reckon. You're better off one with the hard, but I can get that first mask that I showed you, the 3M one. I can get that under that face shield and my glasses, and also it's a bloody tight squeeze because it's got a hard rim that actually comes around the base of where the face shield closes down. It's got a hard rim. Just there. See? So it's got a big, thick. That's what the groove in the channel in there. That's what the respirator that goes around your neck part. That's like plastic or something to keep the airflow in, rather. Yeah. That's a lifesaver today. To be honest, I didn't realise it marked shield. Battle wounds, hey. Battle scars, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Thanks very much for coming in. I might have to buy another one of these cameras, I reckon. The other one I've got over here. Let's see if I can point. It's got cobwebs and dust and it's just needless to say. I want to run away now. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, all the good things. Choke on the dust after the live, mate. Right, Del, Chris. Enjoy your days, nights. Sorry, I should say. Good luck with your camp there, Chris. Take it easy. Don't get too ugly, alright?